Very quick response to your video, Gary. Thinking versus saying versus insulting versus defending. And it's just one little point towards the end, around the 19-minute mark, where you say you haven't seen me engage with people's ideas and then try to defeat them. You haven't seen me demonstrate I'm the better gladiator. That's not what I do. I don't do that, Gary. Other people do that. I don't. Occasionally I pick people up, like I'm picking you up right now. But generally I don't do that. I'm not interested in it. It's just not something I'm interested in. Because I don't think it works very well on the internet, right, apart from anything else. It just doesn't work very well. No, I'm interested in another part of the creative intellectual process, which is about sharing ideas. Now you might think that's whooshy and mushy and wishy-washy and all those kinds. I don't give a fuck what you think, really. But I don't do the gladiator war thing. I don't do the versus thing. It's very big with some people on the internet, you being one of them, the versus thing. Versus is, it's a spectator sport. Gladiator war, it's a spectator. But I don't do that. If you don't like it, fuck off, But I know you do that. But the thing about when people do that is, it seems to me, is they kind of have to be right. I don't mind you picking up on and criticising what I say, doing the gladiator war thing. I don't mind you doing that. But you've got to do it right. You've got to do it right. When you did the, and not just me, but anybody, I mean, when you did the review of the Antonio Damasio video, it was fucking embarrassing how many things you got wrong there. You didn't understand him. And if you're going to criticise someone, if you're going to attack someone's position in a gladiatorial way, you've got to understand them. The reason why I'm coming at you now, by the way, Gary, is because you're rude. And by that I don't just mean that you swear. I mean you make videos about people and you don't tell them you've made them, so you're not giving people the right to reply, usually until way afterwards. I mean, I'm guessing that you egotistically imagine everybody watches your videos, but I only watched some of your videos occasionally. I didn't even know you'd shifted your channel until last week, I think. So when I go to your channel and I see you've made some videos talking about me, not talking to me because you haven't sent me those videos, talking about some criticism that you have of one of my videos, and then I hear what you say about me and it's just shit. And one of them, but I can't remember which one it is. If you really want to know, I'll go back and look. In one of my videos, you reduced the first 6 minutes of what I'd said to the word mush. Now, I understand you think it's mush, but it wasn't mush in that particular case. And whilst about a third of the things I say are speculative, most of it isn't, because I don't care whether you believe this or not, but most of the time I do know most of what I'm talking about to be correct. I know that because I studied it really, really carefully for 7 years. So so that's if you're going to do the gladiator war thing, you have to do it right and you have to do it honestly, which means that you have to understand what the person is saying before you critique it, not just dismiss it by mush. So when I come across your channel and I see 2 or 3 videos with a conference report on or something like that, and I look at them and, yeah, okay, you call me a fuckwad and I don't really care about that. But then you just completely fucking misrepresent what I've said and then attack the straw man that you create. That's just fucking dishonest. I don't do the gladiator war thing, Gary. I don't do the versus thing very often. You do. But if you're going to do it, you have to do it honestly, right? Is that this?